Right, Dan, this is you. The first thing I'm looking at is body position. Your body position is quite good. You can see how your body's quite straight and your bum is sort of scraping the surface of the water, which is excellent. Your legs, typical sort of like a runner, your legs are a little bit heavy and they are sort of like you just a little bit lower than what your hips are actually, but there's something we can do about that. Yeah, you can sort of see it there that your ankles are way below the water. So just moving on to the more technical aspects, which is your hands. So this left hand coming in, that's quite good. You didn't lift your palm up, and what you're doing really well, Dan, is you're cocking your wrist nice and early, pulling through, nice elbow bend. That's great actually. And on the right hand side, it looks very much the same, and that's definitely what's building your power and efficiency at the moment. That's what's kind of holding it together for you. As you breathe, it doesn't look quite as good, and we'll see it better from another angle, but it does look that as you breathe, if you look there, it looks like you're sort of maybe pushing down a lot. I do wonder if when you push down at the front, whether that's what's causing your legs to sink a little bit at the back, because it doesn't look as if it's your bum, it looks like it's more like your legs. We'll see that better when we get to the other angle. I try to get really near your head here just to show you what it kind of looks like when you breathe. Or your sort of head position in the water. We might have run out of, yeah, we'll run out of space there. So we should see what I'm talking about at this angle a bit more. So there you go, there's that cocked wrist, that's good. There's that nicely bent arm, that's excellent. But when you do go to breathe, this left arm's not quite doing the same. It's actually quite straight. Your rotation's good, actually. You're not over rotating for it. When you do breathe, that is where the water is, and that's your rotation. It's not too, I wouldn't say it's really over rotated, but it's almost on the borderline. It's definitely something that you could work on to make it a little bit smooth. And the reason why I say that is because when you do it, when you do this breath, here it is, I'll just step through it slowly. When you do that breath, that sort of stroke it goes a little bit out of the window. You're just not quite catching the water as well as what you were doing. It might be as well that your head position changes a lot. You do tend to look down while you're swimming, and then you look up while you're breathing. You raise your head. Watch what I mean is that your head's quite low in the water, which is fine. But you don't keep it low in the water. You're now lifting it, until you're actually almost craning your neck to breathe. You just need to make that breathing a little bit more easy. Just getting towards the end of this as well, Dan, you look like you're sort of fighting the water a bit. It doesn't look quite smooth. Just looks like a little bit as if you're starting to struggle. And obviously that's only going to get worse the further that you go. Your body is a little bit starting to snake as well. And I've got a feeling that that's like what we looked at before, where I said that your legs were sort of sinking and it wasn't quite your bum. Is it in actual fact maybe it's a little bit more that you need to engage your core a little bit more just to stop yourself from snaking? But on the whole, that's a good swim, Dan. You're actually moving quite fast through the water. your bum is up, which it didn't used to be. There's nothing there are no sort of fundamental issues that are stopping you from going faster. I'm pretty sure that once you start to develop a little bit of a better sort of catch and just a little bit more relaxation in the water with your breathing and things like that, you'll certainly go a lot quicker, and I've got the drills to give you to do that. Well done.